Hey guys, and welcome back. In this topic, I want to change a little bit of what I am used to do here in the channel, and I wanted to address something that I have been looking for a while, and I want to address it here. And first of all, I want to put some disclaimers, and I want to add that what am I going to bring, the opinion and the topic that I'm going to bring here is focusing directly into the topics that I am used to do in this channel that are parenting and that has to do by earning money online. Apart from that, I will be stating my opinion, and that's when the disclaimers are posted here. So first of all and foremost, everything that you post in the internet is for the public, it's for everyone. Everyone can use it, everyone can have it. That's the first disclaimer. But you know that everyone can have an opinion about it. Everyone will take your content and everyone can state an opinion. It could be a good one and it could be a bad one. But regardless of that, no one can harass you, no one can bully you, no one has the right to even do some sort of aggression. Physical, psychological, none of that should be accepted. If you ask me, as a disclaimer, I just want to put down there and before I start talking about all of this. The second disclaimer that I want to say in this video is that I am not a psychologist, I am not a psychiatrist, I am not a doctor. I am just a person that has her own opinion and wants to state it out. I'm just going to talk as a mother. I'm going to talk as someone that is trying to teach other people to try to earn money online, but trying to earn it in a good way. I don't want people to be searching for bad ways or the easiest ways to get money. I would like to have the perfect formula, but I don't have it. But I'm going to try and teach you as I can and with my content. So without anything else to say, I'm going to start this. So first of all, I'm going to go a little bit as a story time for this topic. So I'm going to talk about a specific YouTuber that has been floating on internet. Her name has been around, her husband's name has been around since Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star palette came out and the last part of the series was done. So I am guessing that the people that are watching this video has already a little bit of knowledge of what I'm trying to talk about. So keep on watching. So my story time about these two YouTubers, especially the girl or especially the woman, which goes in YouTube by the name of Shani for Christ. I wanted to address her, and I want to first of all say that I don't want to give that person any hate. I just want to state my opinion, and I want to bring things to the table that maybe no one has ever bring it on the table for what she has been saying and everything that has been unfolding since, for what I have known, because I don't know her in person, is not my friend. I don't follow her on social media. I have heard from her. I'm not following social media, but I have seen her random tweets that have been leaked into the reaction channels and some other stuff that I wanted to put it here. So first of all, as a story time, I knew about this girl when I was watching certain reaction channels from certain YouTubers that I have already done certain commentaries about them. So I'm going to put here on top, I'm going to put the link to the video that I did before about YouTubers creating drama and doing toxic things for views and money. And two of those YouTubers are the ones that I don't watch, but I have seen reaction channels that talks about them. So going on into that topic, if you ask me what's a reaction channel, this kind of channel for me, there are former subscribers from these YouTubers that they hack their platform. They try to say something about these YouTubers never decided to contact them back, because you know what, when you're trying to tell someone that someone is doing wrong, if something is being done wrong, and you just stop and you are not even paying attention to your audience, to your subscribers in this case, which is YouTube, you're going to start losing them. You're going to start losing their trust. You're going to start losing their confidence, and they're going to get upset. So for me, that's what a reaction channel is. It's someone that was upset because the YouTuber or the person that was on the other side, let's say, of the computer, didn't pay attention to what they were saying. And so They just decided to say, hey, I'm going to use the platform and I'm going to try and state my opinion. But the other one didn't want to listen, and I know that it's wrong. So at certain points you say, hey, some things are okay, some things are not okay. You know, everyone has an opinion, and as I said at first, no one has the right to bully or harass or trying to physically or mentally destroy you. With this disclaimer said, when I was watching a reaction channel and they were addressing certain things about these two YouTubers, which are Emerlyn Reed and Chantal Marie, this last one had this YouTuber that I mentioned, which is Shani for Christ, and she was really up to the fact that she wants to defend Chantal Marie. But what Chantal Marie didn't know at that time, and when she decided to say, hey, yeah, go ahead and destroy the reaction channels that are around, she never realized to whom she was allying to. Because Shani for Christ had different things posted online that were against certain beliefs that you may have. There are things that I want to address from this woman, and as I said, that was like the story time, and I don't want to go into that because that has to do with the problem that she had with the reaction channels and this back and forth situation about what is going on with them. And I was looking at all of this and information going and information passing through, and the only thing that I could say is that I got interested in analyzing one of the lives that this Shani for Christ did that was against one of the reaction channels that are around, and I wanted to address that, and I wanted to address what she said. I am not going to put the video, by the way. I am not going to give any picture or any video, as I said, or any audio about her. I'm just going to, as I said, state my opinion and quote things that she have been saying in that video against the reaction channel. So as I said before, I got curious when this girl started to defend Chantal Marie and went through the reaction channels, and she was attacking different kind of reaction channels, and it was funny because she decided to attack two specific reaction channels. One of them is The Life of a Free Spirit, and the second one is Charlie Gold. I'm going to link their YouTube channels down in the description box if you want to watch them. I think that she, referring to Shani for Christ, she was really vocal about them. She went directly into the fact that they were attacking a white girl that was overweight let's say it, obese, and that they shouldn't be doing that because they were doing it for views. And that's what her whole comments were. Obviously, I'm going to actually set something here. I'm not going to be directly putting the quotes because she curses a lot. I'm not going to address that kind of stuff because that's not what I want to bring into this channel. So I am trying to be as, let's say, sweet and easy as it goes, but she was really vocal, and that's something that I don't accept. I have seen, as I said, reaction channels. I am one of those former subscribers from these girls that have been watching them for a while and got really frustrated and then decided to quit because it couldn't handle any more lie. They couldn't handle anything else. What can you say about this? If you decided to quit, then you decided to quit. I'm not going to give them any more views. I don't want them to die the way that they are creating their channels and wanted to earn money because of their own health, mental and physical, making them binge for food and deciding to go into that path without anyone being able to tell nothing to them. It's up to them. But I really want them to be healthier, to have a better life. So I'm sorry, I think I'm losing a little bit my train of thoughts because it's a really dense topic and I don't want to be explaining too much, but what I want to do is to bring this person, as I said, to the light and explain a little bit of what she is doing. Not actually her husband, but herself. So as I said, she was really vocal to certain reaction channels. She wasn't doing it to everyone. It was only a couple. So it seems like she was trying to only attack certain reaction channels and not all of them, because she wasn't addressing every single one that was attacking, in quotes, or that was doing comments to Chantal or to Amberly Reed. So I'm going to directly and straight mention the live that Shani for Christ was mentioning, the live of the Free Spirit reaction channel, and she was being really vocal about it. So I'm sorry if I'm going to be watching my computer and trying to talk to you guys. I do have certain quotes that I wrote while I was listening to this live. I just wanted to mention that it was quite hard to listen to because it was really vocal. This girl, you can sense how passionate, in quotes, and being sarcastic in this case, is when she talks about someone. So first of all, I want to address that it seems like she has physical problems, not only mental ones. One of the things that she said is that she was at the end of her life. I'm guessing that she's having a lot of problems, not only, as I said, mental. That's something that I'm going to address later, but also physical. And she's saying that she's an old school YouTuber, that's in quotes. She's a performance actress. She also said, in quotes, I don't want to attract idiots to my YouTube channel. She also stated that she believes that people attack fat white women and those people are jealous because of these fat white women, which sounds strange, but she also tried to be really vocal about certain mental problems that she has. By the way, I haven't investigated about her life. I don't know about her. I'm just focusing on what she's saying here and what am I going to bring to the table for parenting and for earning money online. So I'm just trying to give you some heads up about this girl. She said that she has a borderline personality disorder and she believes that the government hates them. She believes that she's dangerous. She said that she knows how to pick someone apart emotionally. She believes that she has never been recognized. So the way that Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star recognized her in his video or in their video was awesome, and she seems to be on the top of the world, and everyone that is attacking her now for what she did in the past are jealous. That's her statement, as what she said in this live. She said that she believes that she doesn't have to acknowledge the past because it's in the past. She also said that she's highly attracted to black women. So my question in there as an opinion is she bisexual? She's saying that people has low self-esteem, especially the ones that are talking about someone else. She also mentioned about the N-word, and for what she has been saying about this N-word has been always a joke. And the two last things that she has always been saying, that if people think that she's racist, that's not true. That it's not true 100%, in quotes. And that people are using her for clout because mostly everyone that it's been reacting to her are getting more views because of her. So I wanted to address certain things before I go into my opinion about parenting. And first of all, she said that she had borderline personality disorder. So that's really difficult to diagnose by itself. So that means that it has to be related to something extra. So that means that she might have
bipolar disorder, she might have anxiety disorders or depression, or maybe substance abuse or something that has to do with a specific disorder in this case. So I'm going to cite what a borderline personality disorder is, which is a condition characterized by difficulties regulating emotion. This means that people who experience the borderline personality disorders feel emotions intensely and for extended periods of time, and it is harder for them to return to a stable baseline after an emotionally triggering event. And something extra that I wanted to bring to the table is that the causes, it's when you have people who experience traumatic life events such as physical or sexual abuse during childhood, or neglect and separation from parents are an increased risk of developing this disease. So that's one part that I wanted to treat, or that I wanted to mention about my opinion for parent. So this is one of the people that cannot be a boy to have these kind of problems, because if she actually had a traumatic life event that she couldn't control because she was too young, maybe she was sexually abused, maybe she was mentally abused, maybe she was neglected, she was separated from her parents, maybe there was lots of problems, maybe drugs involved, and this is what it brings her at this moment, and how she is, and how she presents herself, and how, in quotes, she believes that she can pick someone apart emotionally. So it's strange to listen to someone that has borderline personality disorder and say that can manipulate. There is something also that I was reading which is interesting, that has to do with the fact that children that are neglected and that have problems, they create stress, and it can also create narcissism, which it's really bad. But as I said, this is my opinion. I'm not saying and I'm not stating that this person has all of this. I'm just bringing up what she stated, and I am going to present evidence, and I'm going to read certain things that I have for what she has been mentioning. So that's with the borderline. She also said that she has high emotional intelligence. So let me bring you the definition about this topic. It says emotional intelligence refers to the ability to identify and manage one's own emotions as well as the emotions of others. It's really funny for me to see someone that says that has a high emotional intelligence and that cannot control her emotions, and that it's really vocal, that uses lots of poor language to all of the people that are against her. And it's something that has also to do with the fact that she wants to manipulate people. As I bring what she said in quotes, which is she can pick someone apart emotionally. I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry. This is not a high emotional intelligence. This is you trying to manipulate people in what you want them to believe or what you want them to feel. And that's wrong. That's completely wrong. So after I have presented all of this information, and I hope everyone is understanding a little bit of what I'm trying to say, but I'm sorry if you don't. I'm sorry, I'm not a reaction channel. I really want to bring this because I wanted to show you what's her earning online, and apart from this, I wanted to give my personal opinion about this. So my opinion is, first of all, this kind of people should be not allowed to use a social media or to be in a platform for hundreds of people, thousands of people to watch them, because they are promoting different things that are not allowed or shouldn't be allowed. First and foremost, you shouldn't be allowed to swear. There are lots of things that have been done with the N word. I don't think that I have to bring all of the information that has to do with the N word to understand why everyone feels so compelled to say something every time that you hear someone saying that word. It's something that you shouldn't be saying it, even for a joke. If we understand each other as a society, we need to know that we have boundaries. Those boundaries, we have to respect them. If you're saying something to the other person as a joke, you must be a really good friend, that the other person will understand what you are coming from or what you're trying to tell them. But you're not going to say that to a person that you don't even know. And that's what everyone is calling out for. You saying things that you shouldn't be saying. And I am talking as a mother. If I hear my son saying that, I will slap him in the face. Because that's something that is disrespectful. It's something that will bring bad things, to be honest. Like, you cannot expect someone to just accept the fact that you want to tell them that. You have to accept the consequence. That's what I'm saying. As a mother, I cannot accept that my son will be saying that kind of thing, or will be thinking that it's okay to be giving space to people to be saying, hey, everything is fine. I can say the N-word without having any remorse. Or saying that Hitler, which was, I don't even know how to address the horror of what this person was and how he decided to create the worst two world wars and made everything that I could even possibly say about this person to look as bad as it is, to be saying that he was good, that he was meant to happen. So that kind of thing makes me believe that they feel supreme, that they are supremacists, that they feel they go far beyond certain beliefs that not even myself can actually stop, for instance, if you ask me. Another part of what I have stated tonight, other thing that I wanted to mention is the fact that she is against anyone that is attacking her, in quotes, as I said. She believes that everyone is against her, that everyone is trying to, make her feel bad when she shouldn't be feeling bad. She should be feeling great. And one of the things that really got into me was what she said, in quotes as well. She said, I need to figure it out a way to go out from my home because I don't feel like going out. I really want to stay at home and be here for a while. And she was saying is that she didn't want to have any contact in any social place or in any place or in any event, which is actually sad. It's actually sad, and it's sad for me and to see this as a mother. When you think about your children and you think about trying to make them feel loved and make them feel that they are worth it, and you want to include them into society, this is one of the things that we parents are blamed for, because we create all of this stress, this mental breakdown on them, and what they decide to do is to close the doors and feel safe in the spot that they are. One of the things that I will bring my opinion to is to say that she could have been more loved in their family, that anything that happened in the past, as she said, should be gone to the past, but she needs to be accountable of what she was saying to someone else. Because if she was saying it to her, that's completely fine. But if you are saying it to someone else, you need to be accountable and you need to be saying, I'm sorry. Don't think about anything else around you. You don't have to care about someone else saying I'm sorry. You should be saying it at first. And that's something that we need to bring to our children. If you're saying something that the other person shouldn't be listening to or shouldn't receive, then we have to teach our children to say it differently, to be able to be accountable of our errors and to say, I'm sorry. And for what I said about this girl, she had a lot of problems, and it's a lot of things to carry on her back. And it has to do with the fact that everything happened when she was young. We need to take care on the first years of our babies, of our children. We must care about where and what they're doing and with whom they're going with, and who are the ones that are around his family or her family. And we need to focus that their emotional intelligence must be developed, because this is not emotional intelligence. This is manipulation. This is narcissism. This is something that was created on her. Maybe it has to be genetical. Who knows? But we need to make sure that we don't create this in all children. We need to focus on make them to be a good human being. They need to be good. We need to establish a better relationship with them. We cannot let our children to become people that are not socially acceptable, being people that cannot live in society. So after what I have been saying about my opinion in the parenting part, I'm going to bring the information about Social Blade, about only this girl. I'm not focusing on her husband, because I'm guessing that her husband must have another kind of revenue. But for what Social Blade can bring, and I'm going to put the screenshot here, she is earning as much as $1,000 monthly, but she is losing views. At the moment, it seems like she is getting more subscribers, but for all of the media and what is been said about her, at a certain point, people are not that happy with her. So let's see what's going to happen. So this shows us that having an opinion, and a really harsh one, being vocal about other people, that has to do with, let's say, reaction channels in this, using the N-word, forgetting about their past, thinking that they are supreme and that someone has to kiss their butt and they have to bow and they have to kiss their feet, are not good, but they can earn money. Not too much, but they can earn money. If you ask me, and as I said, I don't want to bring hate to anyone. I am stating my opinion and I am putting the facts. I'm not going to be presenting any screenshots of her information or what she said. I really don't want to give the platform, I don't want to give her the platform to, let's say, to have more reaction channels going against her. To be honest, I just wanted to state what I thought I needed to say. I had several videos that I wanted to bring that I was working in, but I decided to stop and to do this commentary, or to give my comments to this topic, because I think it was necessary and I think it was important to say it. Well, I think that is all about this video. I really want to shout out different reaction channels that I watched. One of them is The Life of the Free Spirit. I really like her reactions. I love Charlie Gold. She's a really sweet human being. I haven't treated them. I haven't talked to them. They're not my friends. I have seen them online, and I think they have so much to say, and they are trying to defend themselves, and I don't feel that it's okay for someone to be bringing them to the light as how they are being bringing to the light, to be honest. It's too harsh, too vocal, and no one should be putting the color of your skin or the gender or whichever thing to the light and to harass you or bully you into that matter. For the other part that you're going to tell me, and I know that someone may say, yeah, but you're watching a reaction channel that has to do with a girl that is eating food and it's binging food for a living. I am not saying that it's not bullying, but what I'm saying is that someone needs to call this kind of thing, because those girls, Amberlynn Reid and Chantal Marie, are not going to last long if they're going to keep doing what they are doing. They are eating themselves to death. They are just being there for the views. And I wanted to state something, and it's just a little example of what they're doing. Imagine having a wood that it's just been standing there and you start putting things on top. The wood would last until it will break. If you start putting more things on top, like a bigger weight, it will fall, it will break. And that's how the body works. The body wasn't built to have that amount of weight on you. And if you say, hey, it doesn't matter, I am healthy at 400 pounds, I am healthy at 600 pounds, that's not true. Have you studied medicine to know that? That's not true. If you can show physical proof that your body's not suffering from that weight, that will be something. If you could, but you cannot. You are morbidly obese, binging for food, and waiting for something to happen. That's a dangerous thing. It is not being dangerous because you know how to pick someone apart emotionally. Dangerous, it's for someone that it's binging to death. That's something that shouldn't be allowed in this platform or in any social media, or no one should be needing to see someone dying because of food. So this is all that I have to say. So I hope that you find this video useful. Click on the thumbs up if you liked it, and if you want to comment down below about this topic and then you know what I'm talking about, please do. I will try to answer as much as I can and as much as I know. So thank you for listening to me, and I hope to see you guys soon.